Hello.
Hello.
I have a little question for you. How do you understand what is international communication? How you can express it?
When first time I listened to this international communication, of course to my mind are coming like government to government, business to business, and people to people interrelationships and their interactions. But I am not so interested in what it is meant in science, but I want just to talk about my experience about international communication. So I have a friend, a guy who travels very often. But when I ask him, do you have international friends? He just once he told me that, yeah, I meet so many people, but our relationships end when our conversation ends. So we're not making friends. And recently I was thinking why he cannot make friends. And just I jumped to the conclusion that he concentrates on the differences, but not on the things that are common for people. And I just want to try to express what I mean. It was like 10 years ago in my life. It was my first experience to travel a really far away place from my country. And I was a teenager and I was so excited that I'm going to meet new people, I'm going to make friends. And I was traveling from Armenia back at that time to Ireland. And it was the first program I was taking part in. I was so happy. And I arrived in Londonderry. It's a small city, it's the second largest city in Ireland, and I met some teenagers and we were talking to them, and I was thinking that we're gonna speak about our hobbies, about our dreams. And the first question of this girl whom I met first is, she said, are you smoking? Let's go for a smoke. And I was, sorry, but I'm not smoking, because in my country, like teenagers who are 16, 15, they're not smoking, especially the girls. And it was the first cultural shock. And she said, okay, I'm going to smoke. And she left. And there was one more guy, and I said, you're smoking too? And even a greater cultural shock happened to me, because he said, no, I'm not smoking, I've just quitted it. And I was, come on. They are 15, 16, and they've already quitted smoking. And the first night...
What about their parents?
But their parents, their parents didn't care about this, because they were thinking that they're teenagers and they just were having difficult times. And during the first night, I was just sitting in my room in the hotel, and I was thinking, what the hell? I decided to come here. Why just this happening to me? We don't have anything in common. Just maybe it was not a right decision to come here. But you know, after 2 weeks, when the program ended, and I was flying back home, on the plane I was thinking that I have met really cool people, and I did manage to make friends, just because the next days we were concentrating on what we love together. And we found out that we are interested in rock music, and I was sharing some music with them and they were sharing their music, and we were both listening to Beatles. And we became really good friends, and with some of them up to now I have some ties, and with one of them we met even after our program was over. And I just understood one thing later. At that time I was not so mature to understand this, but I just understood that international communication is based on the common things we have, and we need to concentrate on common things, and we just need to respect our differences. And this is the best thing I know about international communications. And I don't understand those people who travel a lot, but who do not have this art, this ability to find common things with other people. So I don't think that, of course you can travel, you can see a lot of new places, but the best thing we find in life is the relationships and the new friends we make in all over the world.
Dziękuję bardzo.
Proszę bardzo.